It's Wrong Bedtime, and we're live and recording in Wolverhampton at the Grand Slam of Darts.
Phil Taylor, we've been describing your little run as a blip. Is that fair?
Well, I hope so. I mean, it's. I do put the work in. Obviously, I'm working harder now. It's given me a little kick up the jacksie. So,
I've got to ask you. You got your new bins. How long did it take to pick them?
There's not many to pick from actually. About 5 minutes. I've got 3 pairs.
Well, I'm very pleased to be joined by one of the voices of darts, Stuart Pyke. How are you doing, Stuart?
Tricky D, it's a pleasure as always to speak to you. I'm not sure about Justin, but always a pleasure to speak to you.
Does any fruit ever make it into the press room?
Yeah, tangerines and apples, good staple diet for commentators. I mean, your table, you've been here for half a day and it's an absolute disgrace. I'm surprised they let you into the next tournament, to be honest.
Now, another tournament that you've made your own is the watching it on telly, and we're absolutely delighted to be joined by Ned Boulting, ITV4's darts reporter here at the Grand Slam.
And it's worth saying straight away that ITV4 are very new to darts, really. I mean, this is only our fourth year of doing it. So if I rewind the clock back to our first year, we were absolutely all at sea because it is.
And of course, Ned, you get to work with the great man himself, Eric Bristow.
Yeah, what a great man he is. He's what they call the spotter.
1 in. 2 in. Yeah.
Tasty. And I've already said the director is God. Maybe that was being unfair to Eric Bristow. Maybe he's even godder than the director. It
has been pointed out that Tricky D's Tricky 3 is, just not tricky.
Right.
And so we sent Tricky D off to make it just a little bit more challenging.
Well, I am here with Colin Lloyd. First question up. If you weren't a darts player, what would you be doing?
In prison.
And if you were to take part in an Olympic sport, what would it be?
I would say it'd have to be the triple jump.
And why is that, Colin?
Because my lean, mean, fighting machine of a body would power down that track and I'd go hot, skip and flop, probably.
Now, Colin, the first 4 Fibonacci numbers that are also prime numbers are 2, 3, 5 and 13. What is the next prime Fibonacci number?
Well, do you know what, Tricky? I'm glad you asked me this question because people just think we're dart players, and the Fibonacci sequence continues 21, 34, 55 and 89. So the answer is 89.
You're listening to The Wrong Bed from JustinIrwin.com.